Hey everyone, this is Amanda from devotioninaction.com, and I have got a new toy to play with. My husband got me these gelatos from Hobby Lobby. They're marked $24.99, but he's a really smart guy and he got the coupon, so he got them for just about half that, I think 40% off. And brought them to me and we get them open so you can see the inside. Gelatos are basically sticks of color and you can use them in several different ways. This is the Brights pack because he was even like really thoughtful about this. He's like, I thought, Easter's coming up and they seem really good for like spring Eastery egg colors. And so, I mean, I'm telling you, I married a smart guy. Lucky me. Um, and so I'm just picking out a few colors. I knew I wanted to do some flowers, so I knew I'd want some green, but I wanted some pinks, reds, yellows, oranges, those kind of colors for some flowers. I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do. I wanted two tones on each of these little flowers, and then I wanted to kind of make, I don't know, blend and make them swirly, and then write over them with my black pip pen to show the outline of the flower. So what I did basically was just wet my finger and activate those gelatos. And when you do that, they turn into this kind of creamy color. It's awesome. I really liked these. These were fun to play with. And you can keep adding like different colors to them. You can like rub some on your finger. You can add some more with the stick. You can use paintbrush. You can use people have used wipes, like baby wipes, all kinds of things to kind of activate these and move them around on the page. But I just kind of use the sticks and my fingers in water pretty much. I'm laying down a lighter color, kind of yellowish green, and then a darker. It turned out greener on my page than it looks on this video for the leaves, but it is a very bright page. But once I draw the black over it, I don't know if it'll show really well in the video or not, but once I draw the black over it, I think it's going to kind of give it some weight, like it's not going to look quite so light as it does on the page. I don't know. Here's hoping. So basically, I liked having the two tones. I think that it's really nice and gives some depth to it that the one tone didn't really do for me, especially in the leaves, the flowers too, but in the leaves. And it was super easy to do. So I just hit it with my heat tool and made sure it was completely dry. Oh, I'm using my micron pen. That's fine. I'm not going to add more water to it. I would use my Faber-Castell Pip pen if I was going to add more water to it. But because this pen, the micron pen, it does react to water sometimes and smudge and smear. But the Faber-Castell Pip pens are India ink, so they don't react when you add water on top. But I'm not planning on adding any more water to the flower parts of this. So I just used my micron pen. And then I'm just basically kind of playing around with flower shapes on the insides of these. These were nothing fancy. I did like swirls or little petals. It was a little strange, like writing on top of the gelatos. The texture was strange and the way the pen reacted. Sometimes I had to go over lines again, but I actually kind of liked it. It gave it kind of a sketchy, not sketchy in a bad way, but like a sketch. Gave it kind of a sketchy feel to it. And that's really kind of what I was going for with these gelatos. And then just kind of outlining the leaves, putting the veins down the leaves a little bit. There was no rhyme or reason. This was like, I don't know, like I'm doodling on the side of a piece of paper, some flowers and some leaves. But the color of the gelatos underneath the sketches made them look so much better than they look on the side of, say, a meeting agenda. I'm not saying that's what I do, but true confessions, right? And then I thought, I don't like just the white background. I want to add a little bit of blue, like surrounding these, just a light touch of blue to kind of set these flowers off. And so I just put a little bit of water on my finger, rubbed it on the end of the blue gelato, and started working around those, adding it in darker near the flowers, lighter out away from the flowers, just kind of give it a little bit of depth so that you can see kind of a background, a surrounding. And I just really like how it sets off the flowers. Hit it with the heat tool again before I do some journaling on the side there, just to make sure it's totally dry. And then I'm thinking, what am I going to write? And I decided to just write the main idea of what I was focusing on this page, which was it's not about me. And I'll link in the description box about to the blog post that this is about. This is a passage where John the Baptist, his followers are very concerned because they see Jesus is gaining more followers and he and his disciples are baptizing people. And they're like, wait a second, this is what you've been doing, John. Don't you have a problem with this? Like, that guy's doing your thing and people are starting to follow him. And John says, nope, it's his time. I was just the one to come before him. And so just this is simple word art, but I wanted to make the word increase actually get bigger toward the end of it and decrease get smaller toward the end of it. Just kind of indicate that. And this is in John 3. And that's about it. It was really simple and fun to play with these gelatos. I'm sure you will see more videos with gelatos playing with different techniques, but it was really fun. Just easy way to get color on the page and just fun to play with. It was like being a kid with art supplies and getting to do whatever you wanted again. So there we go. I hope that you're inspired to create in your Bible and to check out John. Thanks so much for watching.